We just want to be in the gym, so we're gonna make it happen. Grocery haul time. My gym clothes are a bit snug. Okay, let's do this, guys. We are back. My life looks completely different from the last time I was here on YouTube. If you watched my most recent video, you would know I'm back in September. It's currently June. Back in September, I got super sick and my life changed completely. I broke my ankle and then I got blood clots in my legs that then went to my lungs. The recovery has been extremely hard, extremely slow. I am so ready to build my life back. So here's to the first video back. I've had so much time to work on the foundation of my day-to-day of my life, but the truth is, before I got sick, before I broke my ankle, before I was in the hospital, I was so far from happy. I am so happy now, genuinely. Before my life flipped upside down, what I was really missing was just a solid foundation for life. I've never been great with having routine in my life. Having a routine and being consistent is something that I have really excelled at one point of my life, but I would say for the majority of my life, it's been a major struggle for me. And I think that's just because my foundation was always just kind of all over the place, and I never really took the time to really work on it because I was always trying to do a million other things at the same time, and it was hard to balance. My main priority during all this was to slow down and take a break. This felt like the most forced break I've ever experienced. If I'm being honest again, it was so needed for me to get to a better place, to then be here with you guys right now. And I truly am in such a better place. I want to be open and honest about this journey from the start because there's lots of things that I want to rebuild in my life, but the first thing that I really want to improve in my life is just like my overall health as a whole. Right now, I'm not in a healthy spot physically. I do move my body and I eat healthy meals, but those two things just aren't consistent enough to really feel the effects of it. It's so hard when you know how to do all of the things to improve your life, but you are the only one that's holding yourself back. It's so funny how that works. Holding yourself back and doubting yourself is a habit within itself that you have to break. And it is hard, but you can do it. I'm not saying any of this is easy. I'm not gonna say rebuilding your life is easy. I have a new job, I have a new apartment. I think there's a blessing in all of this that gives me an opportunity to start from scratch and try again. With that being said, it's currently Sunday, and if I have learned anything the last few months is always eat before you go grocery shopping. I already started eating it. I couldn't wait. Little hamburger patty with some broccoli. And then I made this like makeshift burger sauce with some pickles. There's the lunch. Now that we've eaten, let's plan my grocery trip and then just some meals I'm gonna eat this week. Check your fridge before you go grocery shopping. I think most people know this, but I learned it the hard way by food consistently rotting in my fridge. I ended up with 3 jars of pickles one time because I kept forgetting I had pickles. And it also tells me what I eat and what I don't eat, and also how much I eat by checking my fridge before I go. So let's see what it looks like. I grocery shopped last week and I have a lot of stuff that's still good that I want to eat up this week. These blueberries are still good. I have some kiwi, which are good. I'm low on eggs. I have lots of yogurt, so I'll plan yogurt for breakfast. I have to toss these. I did buy these 2 weeks ago. This like whole thing was full. I think I did a pretty good job. We have mushrooms back there that I never even opened. I bought them last week. This is also vegan yogurt, but this is kind of like sour cream. It tastes really similar to sour cream. Let's check these mushrooms. I spy mold. Do you guys see that white mold on that mushroom? This is the worst part, just like admitting and being honest with yourself that you have a problem with buying too many groceries. So I'm still learning this, okay? I'm still learning. This turkey I took out and never ate it, and it's definitely bad now. This is the type of stuff I want to work on. Really limit my food waste. You know, wasted so much money and food that someone could have eaten. Please don't judge me. I try to prep this chicken for an easy meal throughout the week, and I prepped it 3 weeks ago. So you can imagine how this will smell when I put it in the trash. Not looking forward to it. Fridge is looking very empty. I'm just gonna organize this top shelf a little bit. This is pretty embarrassing. So I have these carb balanced tortillas that I've never opened, and I just checked the expiration date, January 25th, 2026. It's currently June 13th, 2026. We're gonna put this right in the trash can. So here's the after. We're looking really nice and neat and organized, and it'll be so easy for me to make my grocery list. I always try to go over to my little fruit and veggie bowl here as well, just to make sure that I don't buy more than I need, or I can get rid of things that are no longer good, like this lime and this plum. This potato is good. I am gonna toss this one. Now let me go through my pantry, see if I can use some stuff up. So I have some tuna fish I can use this week. I have some sourdough bread. Mostly just have, like, you know, canned items. I see some pasta sauce back there. Oh, I forgot. I bought this giant freaking purple sweet potato. And then I have yellow potatoes. I have a pretty good stock right now. We're not doing a major grocery haul today, but I do want to make sure that I'm using the stuff I have so I don't waste any more food. Time to say goodbye. Please pray for me while I get rid of this chicken, because it will be bad. The chicken, 10 times worse than I was expecting. That was horrible, and now my whole entire kitchen smells. As you can see right here, I actually have been trying very hard to plan out my meals and my week. The easiest way and best way to build habits and routine is to make it as easy as possible to reach your goals. And then with time, you can change your goals, increase your workout, increase the miles you run per week, whatever it may be. You can always change your goals. What I found with myself is I was setting these crazy goals for myself, and then when I didn't achieve them, I just like beat myself down so much, and it was such a toxic cycle of me being like, okay, I'm finally gonna get it together, I'm gonna change overnight, I'm gonna change within 1 week, and I'm constantly comparing myself against like the finish line, like where I'm at right now. I just like want to already be that better person, have those better habits, have that better routine, but you have to start from somewhere. This week my focus is eating whole foods and cooking my meals, and I am gonna have a fitness goal. I want to be consistent in the gym, but I mean like just going to the gym, having that be in my routine. But I'm trying to set myself up for success here, do baby steps. This week the goal is go to the gym 3 times, whether that's me going to the gym and doing 10 minutes of cardio, awesome, check mark. Me going to the gym and having an insane upper body day, that's a check mark. Even if it's me going and sitting in the sauna for 5 minutes and leaving, we're counting that. We're counting the habit, not necessarily, what's the word to use? The intensity. The habit, not the intensity. We just want to be in the gym, so we're gonna make it happen. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated. I'm happy to be talking to a camera again. Oh, I have to make my grocery list. Okay, grocery list. I'm gonna write down a few things that I need to eat this week or else they'll go bad. Need to use. I have my need to use list. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to make a little meal plan. I say plan lightly. Meal idea list, I think, is how I should structure this. I think I have it figured out. Let's go to the grocery store. I'll give you a haul. The only kicker is it's literally 105 degrees. 105! You heard me right. Before I go though, my sheets are clean. Let's change my bedding and do like a 10-minute tidy in my room. Here's my room. I've gotten so great at keeping it pretty tidy. Like this just goes into my hamper. You know, it's like really simple, really easy. Everything has a home for the most part. When your room is a mess, your mind is a mess. I can't follow through with anything. I sleep horribly, etc. You get it. My life changed when I simply started cleaning my room more regularly. It seems so simple, but to some, it's a daunting task, and I can relate to that, so you're not alone. Bed is made. We're waiting on a few other things to wash and dry. One trip. Grocery haul time. Side note, my whole entire apartment smells like the chicken. Broccoli. I prepped the broccoli by chopping it up, making sure it's super dry. Oh my god, I'm still out of breath. Whew. And then I put it in a plastic bag, and I was testing this out. I did that 2 weeks ago, and the broccoli stayed perfectly fresh and fine that whole entire time. So I bought more broccoli. Last time I bought way too much lettuce, so I tried to find the smallest little, what did I get? Green leaf lettuce I could find. I just bought like a little tiny bin of mushrooms this time, so hopefully I don't waste anything. I can always go back to the store. The pasta was buy one get one free, so I bought some linguine, and then I have fettuccine, which I'm kind of already going against what I said I was gonna do. I have so much pasta. I got some raspberries, 3 Olippops. I usually have one every day. We have some bagels. I really want to make my own bagels. They're really easy to make. This was $4. I think I would save a lot of money if I just made it myself. Then we got some basil, 1 bell pepper. I'm all out of jam, so I got my favorite jam. This is blackberry jam. So good. I almost forgot my sweet treat. I got a dairy-free snickerdoodle ice cream. Haul complete. Okay, I'm gonna start putting stuff away, and I'm just gonna prep some stuff as well. I put my beverages down here. I need the space up above so I don't forget to eat stuff. So prep, put this away. Prep is done, everything's put away. Now it's time for the gym. Getting ready for the gym. I found my OG gym bag. I tried to wash this and it didn't work super well. She's definitely pretty dirty. I have some stuff in here. I have some mints. I have a little Sol de Janeiro body spray. Time to go. I am wearing white today. Then I just have a little hand sanitizer. This is my old gym card. This is from 2021, like when I first moved to Vegas. I look so young. I did find this lock. Eventually, I assume I'll be going to the gym after work. So I'll probably end up bringing my stuff to work and then changing at the gym. But I'm ready for the gym. I am indeed wearing a long sleeve, even though it's 105 degrees outside, because your girl is not feeling herself. My gym clothes are a bit snug. I did gain some weight back while I was recovering and it doesn't feel great. Anyway, it's about 6 o'clock. Let's go to the gym. I was supposed to be at the gym an hour ago, but I'm really excited. I'm actually going to a new gym. I think it's a great opportunity just like for a fresh start, new people, new environment, new space, new like little commute to the gym. I don't really have that much gym anxiety, but I do have a little bit. I do have a little bit because I'm not feeling my best. When I'm feeling insecure going to the gym, I honestly just do whatever it takes for me to feel more comfortable. Like, I will be sweating profusely in this sweatshirt in my car, but being a little bit more covered up is gonna make me feel a little bit better in the gym. I have some makeup on. I blew my hair out today, trying to have some good vibes. The only form of cardio I've been doing is walking, and it is very slow. I'm talking like 28-minute mile walking, very slow, taking breaks. It definitely has been very humbling recovering and gaining strength back. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be so hard for me. I'm just hoping the next few months I can really improve. With that being said, let's go to the gym. Let's go sweat in my 110-degree car. Taking some before pictures. Okay, let's do this, guys. The last time I did cardio, both of my feet went numb. I jinxed myself, it did happen again, but we made it 13 minutes. Way better than before. I used to go like 4 minutes and both of my feet were numb. I think it'll get better with time. I love the gym so much. I love the new gym. I'm such a fan. I don't know if I'm a fan because there was like no one there. Great experience. I'm feeling super excited to go there next time. And we have 1 out of 3 of our workouts. Woo! I made a really quick dinner. Sourdough with tuna. In my tuna, I just used tuna, mayo, mustard, pickles, and onions. Going to bed with a clean kitchen. There's no better feeling. Kitchen's closed. This is actually crazy. My hair hasn't looked this good in a long time. My skincare has been so consistent. I'm noticing a huge improvement with my skin. I still have a long way to go. I used to sleep in my makeup like pretty much every night. It was horrible. I feel like today was a really great day. I got everything done that I wanted to do. I worked out for the first time, I think, in 4 months. In like 4 months. Day 1 is ending. I just got off work and just got home. Time for the gym. I just need a gym outfit. Okay, we have the fit on. I think I'm feeling confident enough to just wear a tank top today. Yesterday was not my day, and that's okay. But today, I'm feeling good. I need to put my shoes on. I need water. Then we shall go.